Motherfucker. Oh, hey. What's up? Don't know if you heard all that. If you did, I love you anyway. Beep. So what's up, my friends? It's midnight. Midnight. We are on the Car Guy Coffee Late Brew.
Get you some.
Today is officially 6/19. It's Friday.
And this brew has been brought by Think Ad Group.
Yes.
Before you add,
Think.
So we are excited to be teamed up with such a great team of forward thinkers like the team at Think Ad Group. And you can check them out at thinkadgroup.com. They are anywhere that there is social activity happening. And their main mission is to help make sure that they bring solutions to your dealership, to your store, and brew up solutions for you. So they are definitely Car Guy Coffee approved, and we are excited.
We're definitely Think Ad Group approved too by them. You know, they love us. We love them.
We think they like us a little
because
they are great individuals that we enjoy brewing solutions with. But with that, folks,
What's up?
And welcome back. We're just excited to be hanging out with you, brewing some solutions late night. We just went live a little bit ago. Our young men, our sons, had an incredible gift from an incredible solutionary that we were proud to make new connections with during this last piece of brewing that we were able to do in this last series. So exciting. Still so much still coming. Right now, we're currently still talking about the wisdom that Katie Maris dropped on all of us inside of the first 4 parts of her 5-liner, and there is still more to come.
Thank you so much, Katie. It was a lot of fun to interview you. Your energy is infectious. I really had a great time hearing about your story, about where you came from, about what you're trying to do, about your current book coming out. Congratulations on that. Earning Her Business, folks. Get that on Amazon. You can pick it up, pre-order it right now. It's good. It's pointed towards the man. She wants the male salesperson to really read this, or the male perspective to read this book, so they can understand what it's like, how to earn her business. Right. That's something that's very important. Psychology. I was talking to Lou about this the other night when we got into a little breakdown talk, and I was talking about how we were lucky because we were kind of trained on that already. Like when we got into business, they talked about the psychology between that and how important it is to gain the trust of the female buyer, and the way you can gain the trust of the female buyer. And it's not the craziest thing is just by telling the truth.
Yeah, I think I only got really good at closing people because I had to straight shoot Tiffany all the time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I have to make sure that I close Tiffany on anything that ever had to happen until eventually you get the "don't you car guy me." You know what I mean?
I've heard that a few times myself
car
too.
Guy closing, don't you close me, and still do it to this day. You know what I mean? But she always knows. Always get the eyebrow like, "Don't you car guy me."
Don't you car?
You guys know what I'm talking about. You car gals and car guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But that's where I think I got really good. Just really trying to deliver a message to where that was understood with her on anything. You know what I mean? If it's the kind of together your sales. You know what I mean? Or why you're doing this.
I know exactly.
It has to hit hard.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So especially, I mean, Priscilla, you
have hit me with it.
Anything.
I'll tell you one thing. You know what I mean? You said that like at least 7 times in a row. Just that. You're gonna go back and watch this and be like, that is something. You know what I mean? A whole bunch just right there.
You know what I mean?
And it's okay. You know what I mean?
No.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Word? All right. No, but it was awesome. Let's see.
Well, do you
Audio, we got audio issues going on. Open card. Closing. Oh no, sorry. Audio. So is it still messed up right now? If it is, let me know really quick, and we'll try to get it fixed up. We did have some issues when we first started, but
we cannot hear if it is going bananas. Are we crackling back?
Are we crackling or something? We should be able to still hear it.
Let's just do it. Let's see here.
Yep. It is still an issue. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. We're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of this.
Boom. We can't hear it because obviously it's doing it with it in or out. Okay.
Now we're back.
Let's hope that it holds up this time. We do apologize for the difficulties. Man. All right. So, what it is I think that and this is not an excuse, and we do apologize for this, folks.
I think we are
I think our box, this thing's only like 7 months old or something like that, and I think it's having issues. I've actually been calling with the tech support, but we got to prove to them that there's something wrong with it first. But or we're just gonna have to order the Rodecaster that I've been dying to get. So may have to do that. So let's see. Jason is on here. Thank you, Michelle, for giving us the information. Sound is jacked, he says. Yes, Jason. Men are thought to be the hunters. Women can hunt also. Don't take them with you. You'll be eating alone.
It's still true. I mean, think of a pride, right? A group of lions. The females are generally the ones out there hunting, and the big, pretty male lions are just eating it up. Oh, you know what I mean?
Oh, it means.
But that's great wisdom from a great guy. You guys already got this drone.
Yeah, did you see that? Did you see that video we released? It's another live that we released about 5. Man,
and we're back.
Yeah, about 5 minutes ago, or before we started the show, Jason, we released a little live. You can check it out on the Car Guy Coffee page. They actually already got the blades on there. It's already ready to go.
Not inside, right?
Not inside. Once you get the batteries charged, it's got lights. You guys can do it right now. Yeah. We're trying to learn to fly it before we fly it. I think it flies itself, bro. It's pretty rad, bro. Audio again. No? Do you hear it? No?
Yep. Oh, what's up?
Little thing. I'm going to switch the mic straight to this. So you keep talking while I do this. Try to switch. I'm going to start with mine being switched.
No, seriously. Just wanted to be excited and share that excitement that we have for the rest of the week with you all. Katie Maris is releasing the last piece of the 5-liner, and we're also going to get a little bit of time to share some fresh news with her. So, and we've been having a great time all week. Saying that our audio is off again. Did we just undo that? It's okay. Car guys, sometimes there's technical difficulties, and you have to operate in that. You know, what do we do when dealer track goes down? We solve transportation problems.
You still make it happen.
What do we do when there's no internet in the store? We solve transportation problems. What happens when there's no coffee? Well, we brew solutions, right? What do you do when there's no customers? Well, you pick up a phone. What happens when the phone lines are down? You grab a cell phone. What happens when the cell towers are down? Well, you write out mailers.
What?
Thank you cards.
Let's see if we can
write your newsletter.
Help us out really quick. I'm going to turn off something here in a moment. I'm going to turn his mic off. We're going to try to use this one mic and see if it works. And if you can hear us, that's a good thing. If not, we're going to keep having to click this thing off and on. So give us one moment. How about now? Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Am
I
I
hope
coming
you
in?
can.
Are
How
you coming in clear?
Any sound?
Is there anybody out there?
Zero sound.
No sound. So you can't hear my accent. It's good because it sucks. Anyway, you know what it is. No sound. It's going directly for you.
Yes. Can you? So you can hear us now? Yes. Awesome. Okay. So we're gonna have to. We're bypassing the box and we're going straight to the mic to this. So it says it's set up, ready to go.
It's like an objection.
Yes, sir. So problem solving. We that's what we do. We in the cafe we're brewing solutions, and we just did it right now. So there's a delay. Yeah, there is a delay in the messages. I'm sure. I think there's about like a 5-second delay at minimum. So I appreciate you guys for helping us. You guys are so awesome.
Such solution brewers. Thank you.
So we got this mic rocking. So that's all we need right now. So we're good to go. All right, that makes me happy. Make me happy.
Can you hear me enough?
Yeah, I think they said we're clear.
Jason is. Oh, you got something to say. I got to get up here to look at it. All right, so that way.
Despite all media, you control you. Why not treasure? Yeah, I agree. Because it doesn't matter, woman, man, race, none of that matters. The only thing that matters is who the person really is. And you say no two women are alike, no two people are alike.
No,
everybody is different, and it's very wise words. I believe that everybody has their value in the world, right? So you just have to figure out what your value is and expose that about yourself. And then that takes yourself. People can tell you and give you all the love and tell you how great you are, but until you believe it yourself and you learn to expose your true gift, it's tough, man. But yeah, absolutely.
Well, let me see. There is
types
now
like he talks. He does type like he talks. You're right. That's why we love the dude, man. Jason, you're a great guy, man. I appreciate you so much.
No need for these headphones right now.
None. But he looks cool in them. See, and that's the coolest part about the headphones. He looks cool.
It's for effect. It's an aesthetic
and all that stuff. Like he's in the studio just bopping.
You want to sing?
We are the world. Remember that? Oh, I don't know if you guys go back deep enough in our videos, you can find one of us doing the We Are the World one. We're like sitting here like, we are the world.
Right now, I kind of want to do a whole other one, but do it. Well, no, that was Lionel Richie. He did say that was the We Are the World. But
Lionel and Michael actually
collabed. The Michael Jackson's Heal the World, which is very similarly written. Very good song. Heal the world, make it a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for living, make a better place for you and for me. Yes.
But it's good words, man.
It's true. It's all good.
It's like deep words right now when you're
turn
really
your swords into plowshares, guys. That's some deep stuff. That's some real great lyrics. But we definitely need to heal the world. I am convinced that the way that we heal the world is one broken heart at a time. And we are definitely better together in unity. Requires one very simple mantra to help us to get where it is that we're going. So car guys and car gals, first things first. We need to make sure that we prep ourselves to do what it is that we do to get above the problems, to release ourselves of the weight that we can put on ourselves.
Yeah.
With unforgiveness.
It's truth though, man. It
traps us
always
from focusing. Let's do it now. Car guys, car gals, on 3, let us forgive, focus, fly. 1, 2, 3, forgive, focus, fly. All right. We are ready to
Whoa.
keep growing and brewing solutions. Get you some. All right. Here we go.
So, man, we're here, and what a great time. Once again, Katie Maris. Wow. We're getting ready to drop part 5? Part
We finally got to the 5th question.
But is there more parts?
Well, there is another part. There is a fresh news session
Tell
that
them.
we get to drop for you all. And she's explaining all of the cool things that she's working on right now. She's, of course, an author. She's a keynote speaker. And as things get ready to start releasing and people start being able to come together again, right? You're definitely going to get to see some more of her out there and doing what it is that she does and enjoys. But just know that, guys, that she is a person that is brutally honest. She says what it is that she's thinking, like you want any person to really be. But she doesn't really hold back. And when she does that so that people can understand, especially car guys, right? The know-it-alls that we are, right?
Hey.
What the vantage point is of the customer experience so that we can make sure that we tailor it from there. Now, she went through this crazy experience in buying a car, which is what inspired her to even get into the car business and wanting to help people brew solutions accordingly because of how horrible that experience was. I mean, she had the one thing you just don't say.
It's just her experience wasn't just because they were bad. I mean, it was more than just bad. They were just. She felt like they don't understand that the salesperson or salespeople, and she's right. A lot of people don't understand the female. They don't understand the female buyer, you know, and what their mentality is, you know. And I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm saying, you may believe me, you may agree with me, you may disagree with me, but everybody just wants to be treated like you care. It doesn't matter if they're man or woman. So Katie's right. Yes, we need to think that way. But I think that when she says she wants it to be thrown at the men, no, it needs to be universal. Everybody needs to read her book because it's not. And I think it's deeper than she thinks it is. Maybe I think, you know, because it's, you know, earning her business is earning everyone's business. You have to treat everybody with compassion, empathy, think about what they want, and don't just because somebody's there doesn't mean you assume things about them. You know, like that's the thing. Like somebody walked up to her and assumed that she had to have her husband to help make a decision and all this type of stuff. Instead of asking, there's a difference. There's a way to ask that question. There's a way to assume that question. Like, hey, we should probably go get your husband, or does your husband need to be part of this decision-making process, or do you buy all your cars by yourself like like my wife does? Whatever, right? There's a way to do it without sounding like a jackass. And because you don't have to, because we all want to know who all the decision makers are, because nobody wants to sell a vehicle without knowing who is going to be there to buy the vehicle. Like you like, hey, do you need to have like when I see a younger person, when I say, hey, look, most people who come by, they usually look at a vehicle and they bring back their parent or they bring back an uncle or somebody. Is that something that you're going to be doing today, or are you going to be able to make a decision by yourself? And that's not me trying to be rude. That's just me just trying to be an investigating salesperson and make sure it's right. Or I could say, hey, man, you probably should go get your dad. Now that is wrong. It's just like saying, hey, you should probably have your husband here, right? No, that's rude. That's not the way you ask that question. And it's how you ask the question that makes all the difference. So make sure you do that, you know. Jason types like he talks, right? And then Derek, man, what's up, Derek?
What up, bro?
He was rocking the only guy that I know who has the Forgive, Focus, Fly shirt. He was rocking it tonight on the Think Tank.
Were you?
And yeah, it looks so dope too. And I'm so jealous because I don't even have that shirt. I want that shirt like so much because I have this. I even got the black one like this. I'm
still wearing this.
He's still rocking the headphones. Yes, he is. But we're having a good time. Just sent me singing "We Are the World" at 12 years old.
That's what I'm trying to get her set up. I want to listen to it real quick. I'm trying to get ready to listen to this.
Where's it at?
Right here on the thing. I can't hear it yet because
I could probably. It's on which Facebook?
We can probably turn it up.
I could get it on here and play it on screen share for everybody.
Snap.
Let me see.
This should make a better day.
What's up, Senor Sierra? What's up?
What's up, man?
Ooh, big things down in Florida. What's up, brother? Appreciate you jumping in.
Yeah, I love that shirt. My girl's always trying to steal it. Because it is dope. Forgive, focus, fly. The way it's all set up, it's almost like it's an effort by itself. You know what I mean? Kind of think of it that way, you know. And then like we love how we with the logo on the arm and then the keep brew, the brewing solutions inside the little thing. That's classy. I love it, man. I'm glad that you like the shirt. But yeah, you're exclusive right now. You're the guy. We don't even the actual forgive, focus, fly guy don't even have that shirt.
I don't have that shirt.
You know
I'm so excited about it.
It's coming, but we're waiting. I can't wait to rock it. You know what I'm saying? Just like I can't wait to think.
Ad group.
That's right. Appreciate you guys once again, folks. If you guys are needing any help with your dealership, you need a little boost at your store, and you want to figure out a way to do it and find a company that's willing to sit there and listen to what you have to say and figure out something they could tailor for you, think Ad Group.
Right. So before you add, think.
And by the way, Evelyn. And what's going on, Evelyn?
Bridge maker.
By the way, Evelyn and Justin, you got something coming in the mail here in the next couple of days, by the way. And more so for Evelyn, but there is a couple little things in there for you too, Big J-Dog.
Justin.
Man, the shirt is dope. And we got Mr. Joseph Bell.
Where will the shirts be sold?
They're
funny that you would ask that.
Speaking of that.
There is a store. It's called the CarGuyCoffee.store, and you can get all of your cool, amazing swag.
You talking about that address that's running across the bottom of the screen right now?
I'll catch up to it. I'm catching up to it. There it is. Got it.
That's so awesome.
All right,
Mr.
so
Sierra
right
says, blessings.
Thank you, sir.
Back at you, my friend.
Appreciate it. Keep doing big things, man. They are crushing it.
I've seen his numbers that he's been dropping, man. It's having a good time. That's what makes the business fun.
Solutionary stuff, man.
I have some Think swag coming your way.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna love it.
I think Ad Group that I'm gonna love it. Before you do, think Ad Group. Guys, we gotta talk because I need a slogan. What's up with that? We figured that out. We're gonna throw that on there. You know what I'm saying?
We're trying to brew it up, right?
Let's see. We got what's up, guys?
What up?
Hello, Miss Evelyn.
Hey.
LOL. Derek says, "What are you still doing up, Ev?" Yeah, she need to get to bed, right?
I had a cup of Car Guy coffee.
She drank some Car Guy coffee, getting a brew.
It's time to brew some solutions.
What up, guys? Got my CGC shirt today.
I'm
so glad you got it, brother. Man,
team.
Michael has been a great supporter, and I appreciate that, man. So, we need to talk with him sometime soon too, for real. Like, really sit down with you, Michael, for sure, bro. Let's see, we got Evelyn.
Said I didn't get swag.
Hi, Jason, back.
You have a
Jason
Forgive, Focus, Fly shirt. Should be there. You got
you're got a package that went out.
Coming.
Yeah, it's be there.
Shirt
Promise of you.
Let's see here. What's the status on these?
That's right. That's what it's all about. You keep doing your thing, guys.
Appreciate it.
Back at you, man. Keep having fun down there rocking those units.
That's right.
Derek, you know me well. This is
solutionary.
I'm going to get you square. All right. Perfect, man. Wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
Think.
Yes. Wunderbar.
Think.
Thinking.
I'm thinking very deeply right now. So yeah, man, crazy times. We've had a lot of fun. We just got done getting interviewed today by Melanie Borden, who's actually we're going to be releasing her show here in the next, is it next week or the week after? Who's next week? Who's next week?
The following week up, we will let you know. We will let you know.
I love it. You know, we are constantly interviewing people and having fun, and it's kind of like we've done so many interviews that it kind of gets me like cross-eyed a little bit. It's like, who's next?
Right.
Because we've already have a lot of these pre-recorded.
We
got a lot of great information, and it's really, really neat to be able to drop all this. You know, I know we have Sean Hayes in the book somewhere.
Sean Hayes coming.
We've already recorded that.
Tom Mayoli.
Woo.
Derek Bumpers coming on the mic.
Yep.
We have, of course, Evelyn is already ready to drop, but we want to make sure that we mix it up a bit, right? Make sure that we get a full-fledged blend rocking and rolling. We are completing this series right now.
You said Evelyn, did you mean Melanie?
I think the video I was watching said that there was something.
I did mean Melanie. I totally meant Melanie. Whoops! I'm reading. I'm speaking.
I see
guys,
that. I didn't.
My bad.
It's all good.
Sorry about that. And this is real and this is raw, folks. But Melanie is coming out, but we didn't want to release that immediately behind this particular series on Car Gal Coffee, where we had Katie Maris. So car gals, get the car gals to jump up in here and brew some solutions up with us. So we always have a big mix of everybody up in here, which we have. We've been having a good time having all of the solutionaries jump on the mic, but we got a cool little mix that's coming for you on this next series. But guess what? We have another series that is going to be coming right behind that we are trying to fill up the right lineup for. So usually the way the series would work is we're going to release 5 different episodes of 5 other solutionaries that are basically accomplishing a particular subject matter, right? As subject matter experts. This next series is going to be the fast trackers, okay, where we are highlighting the things that it takes to be fast trackers inside of this business and what it's taken for people to fast track inside of their own career. So we are really, really excited about that. But it's impossible for us to make the connection from the Rise of the Solutionary series to connecting all the way over here to the fast trackers without that entire midsection that we're still in right now, which is the new connections.
Whoop, whoop.
We are connecting with so many solutionaries.
We've had a great time.
Given a platform.
I've been so lucky and having so much fun and really meeting a lot of really just like-minded people and people who are on the same kind of mission that we're on, you know, just constant growth where, you know, everybody's, you know, doing things that are causing them to be a little uncomfortable, causing them to really feel great about themselves when they accomplish something, you know, instead of just feeling like, okay, I've done that before. It's something that you've never done before. You know, with Melanie, it was such an awesome interview today with us. She interviewed us and it was a really cool show. We got to talk a lot. So yes, perfect. Right up our alley. So we just spat out whatever we wanted to spit out. Right. But I think it was good stuff. I think.
We hope so. Because another guest sits there just listening to us just keep going. And we were like, oh, wait, this isn't our show.
Yeah.
You know what it was?
Yeah, it's your show.
She's just keep going, guys.
Just keep going. I mean, she basically told us that's what she wanted us to do. And it was fun.
Yeah.
And Melanie's a great host and just such a nice person. And then after we got done, we talked a little bit longer and she talked about things that's going on. Kudos to her. Whoa, guys.
You hear that sound?
You know what that is? They're doing it indoor. Hey,
Jason, tell him.
Dude, that thing is flying
careful.
so dope.
It is. Yo,
it's balanced
really
perfect.
Awesome.
Like,
Jason, this thing is flying in the house.
But yeah, man. So. All right. Anyway, sorry about the background noise, but hey, you know what it is, right?
Mine is exploding.
Kids,
with
you got
with
children.
This thing.
Yes, children.
Loving
all the strong female guests, guys. Yes, and can't wait to have more.
Yes,
you know, the more the merrier. I think.
The way we got to do it first time around on Car Gal Coffee, it did help to kind of keep mixing it all up because we had 3 females at one time inside of the cafe brewing solutions. These dealers that are making things happen inside of their community. We absolutely love it. We love it. Don't let it hit the ceiling. That's what we're hoping doesn't happen.
Yeah, they say, don't let it hit the ceiling, but hey.
But he got it flying.
You guys gonna try it now? Outside?
What's that charge? Because it's on the back.
All right, they're gonna go try.
We
to
may
keep
not
the-
be as long as we usually are because we want to go way outside with this bro.
They didn't, man. Jason, let me tell you something. They had that thing fly up like this, and it
It's
stopped,
just hung out there.
and it just hung out there for a minute, like just like that.
Watching it. I
And
was
then they
thinking
just
it was
brought it
gonna
right
come
back
on the show.
These are kids. They get it like they can do. They're like, yeah, no big deal.
Smart
Whatever.
kids. They're very,
Hey.
very smart kids.
They're like, we're both engineering kids. They do engineering like classes in high school, man. So they're like, they. By the way, the propeller, the whatever, they replaced it like in 2 seconds. They're like, yeah,
Oh, that's it.
oh yeah, it's done. Let's go.
Let's go. Time to play.
So it's getting ready to go down, man. It's getting ready to go down. It's pretty cool.
All right, let's see. We're gonna try to get some of this out real quick. This is Jason singing.
Where's that at? How did you
I don't
open
know,
that?
but this picture is hilarious.
How did you open that?
I just said play.
No, where did you find
Oh,
that?
he sent it directly to me.
To you. Okay.
We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. Woo! There's a choice to make. We're saving our lives to make a better day. Just you and me.
Come on, let me hear you.
When you're down out, there's no hope at all. But if you just believe,
Oh,
there's
jeez.
no way we can fall. Well, let's realize, oh, that change can only come
When we stand together as. Come on.
I hate closing an engineer. Imagine trying to close an engineer like our kids if they become engineers, which they will if they want to be. I know they will. And they have parents that were amazing car guys. You're never selling that guy. You better come with the right deal. They're gonna be like, no, man. Listen here, buddy.
Thank you for that, Jason.
Thank you. That was touching. It made my heart feel really good.
I had a good time in where were we? There was an Acura store in West Virginia?
Yeah, there's one. It was Thornhill Acura.
Yes, there was an engineer, and I was pretty amazed. He made toothpaste, right? He went through this entire elaborate story of how to pulverize sand to the point to where it works with making better toothpaste, right? And I was blown away by it. But one thing that I did learn to get from engineers, it's tell me about what you do. They do some pretty complex, crazy stuff, and not enough people really take it in. And I'm not saying that I understood most of the conversations I've had with engineers, but I just asked them to tell me stuff, and they would download a whole lot of words, and I would learn something. But I think the one that stood out the most was the toothpaste, pulverizing toothpaste. I mean, I didn't know till that day that it was sand that you're rubbing all throughout your mouth in order to get your mouth clean. That was educational to me. Did you know that?
You didn't know that? This guy. All right.
This guy, right? Again, I only know what I know about, right? I didn't know that then, but it was cool. But you know how I found out?
He doesn't declare that he's a toothpaste
Yes,
wizard. He
I am
says
not
he's a
that.
car guy.
I'm not the tooth fairy.
He's the car guy.
Right?
So talk about car stuff, and he's gonna know that.
Right. Well,
But you bring in some
tooth.
toothpaste in this mug, and he's gonna be like, I don't know.
What is that?
What is it? It's the stuff you put in your mouth and you toothbrush it.
But now I know when I'm sitting there scrubbing, I'm like, oh, that's the sand pulverized.
I didn't know there was sand there. I do use the we do use the charcoal toothpaste in my house though. So it's like it's weird when I've been using it for years now, so I'm used to it. But when I first started using it and you would spit out like black, you're like, whoa, that's so funky.
Man, I really need to brush.
But now I'm used to it. Now I'm always been using that kind of toothpaste. So I just that's what you do. So I don't know if they have it in that, but I know that it does make sense that it has sand in there. I'm sure it's super fine.
It's super fine. I was really with the wow. That's really cool. I couldn't wait to call Tiffany when the deal was done. Like, sign. Listen, I just told this guy, and you know what? Your toothpaste is made of sand. So, like, Yeah, babe. How'd you do?
How'd you?
How'd you do? So,
But yeah,
it was
so
great,
crazy.
great
We're
time.
talking about toothpaste in the middle
Toothpaste,
of the night. Who
engineers.
does that? We do.
Car guy coffee.
It's all about
Why?
growing. So we need to talk about toothpaste. It's okay. It is.
That's
There's
why we're
actually
wearing our
educational.
pearly white right here.
Hey.
Ding bong. Hello.
Ding, ding, ding. So, but no, I'm looking forward to this episode coming up. It's going to be really awesome. So once she gets it, and I said so 3 times, and that's the 4th time. But no, it's going to be really cool to have this episode come out. It's the 5th question. The 5th question is amazing. She's going to tell you what she says, and you're going to really love it because we did. It was really cool. And then you're going to hear the fresh news. The fresh news is really, 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 really good. It's about her book. It's about what's going on with her. So you need to hear about it. But once again, you need to go check out her book. It's called, here, I have it right here. She's the author of Earning Her Business. And I could tell it's a big deal to her that she's an author now. Because she's like, it's just weird. I never thought, and it's true. You never know. You always just hope things happen, but to actually get there and see it happen, it's kind of like, wow, I'm here. So I know that when Lou drops his first book, it's going to be a big day for him. He's going to feel much like that. He's going to be like, it's cool. I can't believe it's finally here, and I can't wait to be able to be there to support him and everything else like that. And then one day,
we're going to start dropping books like crazy. Lots of knowledge.
Gotta go crash, guys. Hey, Justin, thanks for coming on here, man. Appreciate you. Think Ag Group. So we appreciate you. We appreciate the Think Ag Group. We appreciate Derek. Love you guys, man. I can't wait till we get to hook up.
Solutionaries,
rise. Mount up. Whatever. So night. Appreciate you guys. He's saying night to Jason too. So no, man. We appreciate you guys so much for coming out here. Thanks for doing it.
Having a late night brew. The late brew crew.
We didn't even get a brew.
Doing what we do. Because we had a coffee or 2. And we had Melanie Borden in the room.
Yeah, that was, man. So
that was exciting. That was a lot of fun. Interview. She took us through, us changing the posture of being interviewed to us asking the questions. She asked some great questions that got us just rethinking of how we even got here. And we speak as though it's almost this crazy long path just because we've done a lot of stuff inside of this period that we're in. But there's so much more to go. And we are so excited about being able to revisit these conversations to see where everybody is in the next 6 months, in the next year, right? In the next 5 years from now. So I'm just so pumped up that we get the chance to have that talk. She asked some great questions that really made us dig deep, which is what we love to do. Yeah. But she's doing what so many other people are reaching out to us and doing. And that's just asking a couple car guys some questions about what to do on their lot. And as many different formulas and thoughts and concepts and anything else, beliefs, what else? Processes, tools that you can put inside of your dealership. I am completely convinced, and we stay in the posture of saying it has to start at the heart. You have to overcome the things that you're faced with then inside of your mind so that you can focus on accomplishing the tasks. But doing your processes are key, but you have to approach it with the right state of heart and the right state of mind. Because if you have that, if you can hire somebody like that and you teach them your processes, you can create somebody that is not just loyal to you, but is functioning and profitable for your organization if their heart's in the right place and they have the capacity to see what it is that you're at least pointing them to. But once they get on the other side of that, then their mind gets blown when they see great success, right? So it's exciting to know where it is that we are. And we are.
I can tell you what's really cool. The coolest thing, and I'm just pretty much after this, we'll probably wrap this thing up, but I really want to talk about the other night. We were in here and we finished it up, and I just was sitting here randomly going through my phone. I was like, dude, let's look at like our first video, right? So I pulled this thing, and it may not have been the first one, but it was
an early one.
Super early, like really early stage. Like we didn't even have this thing here yet. We didn't have, the lighting wasn't even the same yet. It was like literally just one ring, probably all we had at the time, if we even had that at the time. But we were just doing it because we were just checking it out. And we were doing like just spitting, just talking back and forth. Just
Fred likes to call it spitballing.
Spitballing. There you go. We're spitballing, right? So we're sitting there right on the chalkboard, right? So we're spitballing and we're talking, and it was and this is all on video, and we're talking about things, and then I started talking about Lou was talking about things, right? And Lou was bringing up stuff that was like what he wanted to happen, right? Where we want to go with it. And then I'm like, yeah, and then I'm this, and I'm like, we're gonna have
prophesied the names that we're going to have
on our show
interviewed.
I probably named 3 or 4 people.
And we're past
people. Only one that I knew actually personally, but I haven't connected with them in a while. Adam Marburger. Okay. That's just one I'll name, but I named off a few other ones, and it's like, whoa, it's so crazy. Those videos are like 7 months old, right? And I look at those, and like 6 months later, those things happened.
True.
Wow, blew my mind. I didn't even remember recording that, and especially with those specific people. I do remember sitting here and just listening to it, recording something, going back and watching it, and being super excited. Like, dude, this is for real. We're doing something here. We're actually making something happen, and I could see it, right? And
I'd be able to get home. So I'm on a 20-minute drive after I get out of the cafe to the house. I get home. By the time I get home, Fred has now been able to listen to a good portion of what it was that we've done, and is absolutely knowing, bro,
this is gold.
This is
and I would say just like that, this is gold, bro.
And I'm like,
you don't understand, bro. I think you do understand, but you don't understand. This stuff is gold. I said,
and I'm like, how many times did I say,
It doesn't matter.
How stupid did I sound? Did I sound jerky?
So the more real it is, the better. And like, I remember, like, seriously, like, just, wow, blown away. In that video, I even say, and please, if you don't like cuss words, I do apologize, but I'm going to have to be honest. I have to be honest what I said. I was like, fucking love this, man. I said it just like that too. I was like, God, when we're in the middle talking, I was loving what we were doing.
He said, I'm effing feeling this.
No, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I'm effing feeling this, man. And I was so real. It was, and I still feel that way right now. I feel like that currently, and I felt like that then. And it's so cool to see that I had passion. I knew I had passion then, but I still love that I still have that same passion now, because this is something that I truly love doing. So I appreciate all you all for coming out here, watching what we do. Even if just one of you guys get something from this and you love it, that's why we do this, man. And I'm so excited. And this is all about helping people, helping us also. I mean, don't get me wrong. There is something here for me. And what's here for me is that I get to grow from this. I get to learn to be a better person. I get to learn to be a better mentor for people. I get to learn from mentors. I get to sit down and interview people that I wanted to just to be like a little bit, learn. So I get to learn about how they think and what they do. And I'm constantly growing with these interviews. So I'm so freaking lucky and just humbled by all this, extremely, and just happy. I mean, I can't believe all the stuff that we've been able to accomplish since 1/20/2020. That's freaking 5 months ago.
And remember, so
tomorrow is 5 months old. Tomorrow is not today, not like today is Friday. But I'm talking about Saturday is our show's 5th month to the T. 5th month on this show, and the growth that we're having in this time, I'm pretty excited about it.
And it hasn't been.
It's just
silly thing.
It's our niche. Our niche is the car world. It's a big world, but it's not that big of a world. It's a, do you know what I mean by that? Like,
to try.
And I feel like just that alone is perfect. And I'm so lucky that we have that. I'm lucky to have, a partner, a business partner, a brother, and all that stuff in this. Let's see, Michelle. Michelle left. Hey, Michelle, if you're still on, thank you for coming on.
Thank
Pleasure. Scott Skirks.
Look at 10 Watt Scott.
Man, you better be at work on time.
Save a lot, Scott. Did a fun video.
Oh, dude, yeah, he did a great one with the Riscoer.
That's cool. What are you going to do for an encore?
He did another one today. You need to check it out.
I didn't get to see that.
Check it out. He did a good one.
What are you going to do for another encore?
Richie Bello.
Bello.
My dog, man. I appreciate you. Thanks. I saw that video. I haven't had a chance to watch it all yet. But yes, I loved it. Thank you very much for inviting me to your show. And it was an honor. And I'm looking forward to doing future endeavors with you, my friend.
I want to see the rest of that.
We will watch it later as we're doing the drop. So I'll
Damn.
put it on there. So yes. So anyway, yeah. So guys, once again, we are so very, very lucky to be doing what we're doing and having fun. We're lucky to finally get our first sponsors. I shouldn't say finally. We're lucky to have our first sponsor because it was not amazing. It's the perfect partnership. I'm looking forward to having this partnership for a very long time. I mean, seriously, Justin Searle, Derek Perez, thank you.
Solution Aries. Seriously,
To me,
I mean,
the partnership is lovely, and I'm so excited about it.
not trying to overplug, but we are definitely trying to give that top package love to our Think Ad Group team, because they really do help challenge you in how you approach how you're marketing your own business and how you're reaching people. So because of that, it's a completely sound collaboration for us to have, because all that we're trying to do is help you think differently than the way that you've maybe looked at business every single day. You can't always, in the car business, go to work with, a snapback, and some people don't wear jeans and some people don't wear shorts, and not everybody's going to do things the way that we do it. But when we deliver our message, maybe sometimes it may not get received. Sometimes because we don't look like the typical car guy, which we can easily dress it up, guys. That's an easy thing for us to do. But the number one that we always are wearing,
a suit right over here right now.
yeah, ready to change the wardrobe. Let's do this. But the number one thing that we are always wearing, whether it's a hat on our head, a t-shirt, or anything, we are wearing a smile, and that is infectious. And we bring that with us to people.
That is 100%.
You should too. Why? Because we are, hit them with that double C, contagiously confident.
I was sitting there going, car coffee? Car coffee? What was it? As soon as he said contagiously confident. And it's exactly what we do and what we're trying to share. It's all about the love. Derek's still on. Derek, love partnering up with you, man. I'm looking forward to a long relationship, man. Hey, it's a great partnership. It's mutual.
When we all get together, though, everybody's gotta have.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. Yes, we got to all be wearing those, and then the next day we'll wear these, and then we'll wear the Think ads, and then boom, 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 boom.
It'll all be beautiful.
But yes, man, it's been fun, and I feel very lucky. Like I said, I feel very lucky that I've had this opportunity to do what we do, and we're going to be able to keep doing this, and we're going to be doing it bigger and better. Looking forward to seeing all you guys at conferences one day. We're looking forward to just dropping in there, emceeing stuff, having fun, bringing life to the party, having a good time, and all while helping people grow. So this whole edutainment thing is for real.
That's right.
And that's all we want to do is edutain you guys and have a great time and have fun, and then go to bed and sleep so great, even if it's just for the 3 to 4 hours that I get every night. But
usually knock out a four piece.
If I get 5, I'm feeling like wow. But that's what we got to do right now, because the word needs to be out there. The word needs to be about good car deals. The word needs to be about people training the right way. The word needs to be out there about people sharing ideas. The word needs to be out there about just loving other people. Just help. Like I told people today, I was at the think tank, and when I was there, what I said was the one thing that I know I'm really good at is helping people. So I think that everybody deep down, that's the best thing that you're good at.
That's why we should even have a business, right?
Yeah.
I mean, why a doctor should be a doctor is for the sake of helping somebody. Why a mechanic should be a mechanic is for the sake of helping somebody.
Yeah.
Why a pastor should be a pastor, and a bagger at the grocery store should be bagging, right? They're there to help. We're all here to help, and everybody's going to play their role.
100%.
I am convinced that it doesn't matter what role you play. There's an equal importance. The hand can't say to the foot, I do not need you. And though the surgeon may do a high dollar job for maybe many people, right? There's maybe many people that get onto the surgeon's table, but the person that dug the ditch that helps to get the water to that surgeon's office has helped many, many, many people and is just as important to keeping our ecosystem of civilization moving in the right direction. So we all have value. We all have something to bring to the table. We all have a solution that we can brew, especially if we approach it with the right heart. And we try to approach it with the right heart and at least hit deep to make sure that some of you car guys and car gals reach deep inside of yourself to deliver a solution to this world.
So
I have my new podcast, Car Guy Pepsi Podcast, sponsored by a new company, Think Coming soon.
Such a dummy. I love it though. Oh my god.
He's cracking up right now watching us, and I know it, and I love it.
I know he's laughing right now. I hear you, brother.
Oh, that's awesome. That was great.
That's our direct competition.
That's it.
The Car Guy
They were on
Pepsi
to us.
podcast. Damn
We're
it.
Pepsi. We're the Coca-Cola of
Ah.
this. What's going on?
Yeah.
Dang you, Pepsi. Dang you.
But no, gosh, Jason always
Jason
knows
is
when to throw
hilarious,
something
man.
in like that. Yeah.
But
no,
thanks for making
guys,
that up.
do not miss this brew. It's super important to listen to finish this thing out because if you started it, you need it. My mom always used to tell me, you always finish what you start. She didn't say it like
She
that.
says it way sweeter.
She didn't say it like that. Sounded like a dude,
Very strong.
like a. My mom would never talk to me like that.
I don't know if she could. It'd be
would.
hilarious if she could try to speak like
She
that.
would be real
I'd like
funny.
to hear that.
But anyhow, that being said, thank you guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jason. Jason was an amazing guest. The Think Ad group was an amazing guest. I mean, that's how we started the relationship. It all came down to us meeting Evelyn, really, is what it was. Evelyn got us hooked up. We sat down, we talked. The rest is history, man. And we're going to be talking. I can't wait to talk about what we're going to be talking about in a couple years. It's going to be amazing.
We don't even know, but we haven't even seen yet the rise of the solutionaries to its fullest. Here we go.
Coke would be devastated.
Yes. I love Coca-Cola.
Coke, Pepsi, Coke, Pepsi, Coke, Pepsi.
Coffee.
Coffee every time,
Coffee.
bro.
Coffee.
Every time.
Coffee.
Every time.
Coffee.
Every time.
Get you some. Car Guy coffee all the time.
Because you don't
Let's go.
drink Coke warm,
Really?
right?
Mm.
But you can drink coffee hot or cold.
Ooh. Wow.
Even iced.
Blown mine. You can't. A warm Coke. Come on. None of that. That's very strong. Dang.
That's what I'm just saying. So coffee wins every time. It's
Just
like rock, paper, scissors. If you go Coke, Pepsi, coffee crushes both of them.
All day.
It's like, I'd be like, dynamite. That's what it is. That's the equivalent of that. Just like coffee. And you lose. So you just use lose. Evelyn, we love you guys. We love you too.
Love you, Evelyn. Thank you.
So on that.
Hot Pepsi's hot garbage.
Hot,
Sorry.
straight poo-poo. So,
But folks,
we need to get.
we got to get rocking. Go ahead and launch it.
We need to launch this brew for you guys to listen to, for you guys and gals to listen to, and we appreciate everyone. Love you guys. Love everyone out there. You know what's up? Check out this quick little. Hey, oh, by the way, Jason, will be next week. We'll have that new. Okay. Be looking for the intro video for next week, Jason.
This Sunday, you'll see.
This Sunday, be looking for it. So you need to come out and watch it because we'll have it released on the Sunday one. Yeah,
Meatloaf.
you already know. Whoa!
And we are here to leave. So, folks, thank you again for joining us for this live announcement of the new podcasts that are going to be coming out. This brew has been brought to you by Think
Ag Group.
Okay. And let's make sure that you are constantly, if you're not sipping solutions on the Car Guy Coffee podcast, make sure that you're finding a way to feed your mind and your heart in order to actually be brewing solutions in your community. All right. If you don't feed yourself success, you're going to rot in mediocrity. Okay. So do not do anything less than pursue being the best version of you today.
That's all that matters.
You can go do that.
That's all that matters.
Go do so.
And do so right. Go do that. Go do that. Please go do that, because your only real competition, like he said, is yourself.
Dude.
The only thing you have to compete against is what you were like a minute ago, what you were like yesterday. The easiest way is just yesterday. Be better than you were yesterday. That's all you gotta do. Wake up today. Even if it's just a little bit better. A lot of people try to take on a huge load of stuff. Pick one thing and knock that out. It's done. My wife made a great analogy today. She talked about the windows of our house. She goes, if I really said I'm going to clean all the windows in one day, I just would just not do it. She goes, so what I do is I say I'm going to do 2 windows and I'm going to knock all these windows out in a week. So she does 2 a day. So she goes, I know I can knock out 2 in no time, and it doesn't make me feel like I'm going to be doing it all day. So she schedules it out that whenever she does it. Smart. I was like, wow, that's actually really good time management.
This is who we try to
mental
close on
management.
things. That's why we're good.
Can't close her. She's the strongest. She's the strongest mental person in the world. I know.
Forced us to reach deep with logic.
But yeah, so teaches me to get better at things, which makes me think of every angle in the world. So very blessed. So folks, thank you. Don't forget, forgive, focus, fly, keep growing.
Come on. And always be brewing solutions.
Every
this
day.
is Lou Ramirez, the Car Guy.
This is Fred Lenar's Subprime Hero.
And we thank you for joining us on the Car Guy Coffee Podcast.
Let's brew. Think. Ag Group.